If you are a 2026 bride, or if you have an event you're going to this year that you're getting your makeup done for, this video is for you. I'm Anna, I'm a Boston-based makeup artist, and I wanted to provide some education and just realistic expectations for your makeup look and what to ask for and that type of thing. We've all done it. I mean, I can even show you, I type in my Pinterest board or my Pinterest, I say natural makeup inspo, and it shows me all of these images. And while those girls are like absolutely gorgeous and the makeup looks gorgeous, a lot of those pictures are unfortunately like AI, heavily edited, heavily filtered. So it's not like the most realistic thing. And I know, like, as a makeup artist, I think I can speak for a lot of us, we've all been shown those pictures and been like, oh, like that's not realistic. But there is a way that you can kind of break it down with your client and tell them and kind of like pick out certain things that they like and kind of describe it to them to help to create like a more realistic, better expectation and improve outcomes. So let's do the first one. I think we all know and love, aka hate, this one. Obviously this girl is beautiful, but is she real? I don't know. If she is real, this picture is heavily edited, filtered, what have you. So, but let's break it down here. Starting off with the brows, she has a very nice like arched shape to her brows. It looks like they're filled in, nothing too crazy, brushed up to look kind of fluffy. For the eyes, definitely like a really shimmery champagne sparkle on the lid with some kind of like medium browns in the crease. And then it looks like she has bottom eyeliner, very full, thick, fluffy lashes. I would be shocked if those were her natural lashes. They're definitely not. And then, you know, shimmer in the inner corner, of course. For, let's see, the nose, it looks like she has like contour and then the highlight kind of on the tip of the nose and down the bridge. For her complexion, it's very dewy, very glowy, pinky blush, definitely some contour slash bronzer in there. And then for the lips, it's like I would say a pinky nude, probably like a little bit of a darker liner and then like a pinky lighter nude on the lip. So if you like this style look, I would ask for kind of what we just talked about. Brows brushed up, filled in, nothing too crazy. On the eyes, you know, full glam on the eyes. It looks like, you know, really packed on shimmer, kind of darker in the crease, full, thick, fluffy lashes, eyeliner top and bottom. Then nose contour, you know, full coverage complexion, dewy, glowy, blush, bronzer. And then the lips, you know, a pinky nude lip color with a little bit of a darker liner. So that's what I would say for this one. This is a good one. This is Sophia Richie. I believe she got married in 2023, so this was a big trend like that wedding season. But obviously she's gorgeous, but keep in mind she probably does have like, you know, lip filler, other fillers, Botox, all that good stuff. But it does look pretty natural. But starting with the brows, so it looks like they are pretty filled in. Her brow color is obviously like her natural hair color or close to it, but she has the blonde highlights. So it looks like they're pretty filled in, probably like a pencil or a powder, and it looks like they are like extended on the end, just like give them that nice arch shape. And then for her eyes, it doesn't look like there's anything. There might be like a little bit of like a bronzer almost, or maybe like a pinky brown on her lid, but nothing crazy. Her lashes, it's kind of hard to tell, but they might be like individual lashes, or they could just be lash extensions. Maybe even mascara, but they look pretty curly. So, but if her lashes have that natural curl, it could be that too. And then for her cheeks, it's like a peachy pink blush. Doesn't look like there's a ton of like contour or strong bronzer or anything like that. It looks more blushy than anything. And then her lips almost look the same color as her blush. So it's kind of like that monochromatic look. So if you wanted something like this, keep in mind that it is a lot more makeup than you think. In order for it to photograph this well, it has to be a lot of makeup and just it's the technique. It's like blended very well. A lot of cream products probably versus powders, stuff like that. So I would ask for filled in brows, you know, minimal to nothing on the eyes, maybe a little bit of like bronzer, and then maybe individual lashes or just mascara, and like a peachy pink on the lips and the same color as the blush, and mostly like cream products to give it that dewy look. Okay, last but not least, this is Shay Mitchell. She's absolutely gorgeous. Her makeup is like everything in this picture. I would definitely consider it more of like a full glam. It's almost like a modern take on 2016 makeup, kind of, because it's matte. It has that like really smoked out wing, that type of thing. So starting off with the brows, they look like filled in with powder. It looks a little like powdery on that inner part, and then just following the shape of her natural brow. For her eyes, it looks like a bone or like a nude color kind of on the lid. It's all matte, no shimmers. And then like a darker color in that crease there, and then blending it to the outer corner. She has a very stark, smoked out black wing, cat eye, and then like fluffy full lashes. It almost looks like too, if you zoom in, like the white eyeliner on the bottom waterline, and then shadow on that bottom lash line kind of smoked out, and then mascara on her bottom lashes as well. For her complexion, it looks more matte, so lots of, you know, setting powder, stuff like that. It's not as dewy or glowy as the other ones. So it's like a more matte, full coverage complexion, I would say. Blush and bronzer, that whole bit. That really like bright under eye type of thing. And then her lips, I would say it's like a pretty nude lip, like darker lip liner, and then more pale nude in the center. So if you like this one, I would ask for more full glam, cat eye, matte shadows on the eye, a full fluffy lash, and then a matte complexion with blush, bronzer, and then the nude lip with a little bit of a darker lip liner. I hope this video is more informative than anything. I'm not, you know, dissing anyone for their makeup inspo pictures or anything like that. I just wanted to provide some more education and more like realistic expectations. I think if you're getting your makeup done, it's always beneficial to look at your makeup artist's content, their Instagram page, YouTube, stuff like that, their portfolio online, to really determine the kind of look you want. Of course, we can go through, you know, those Pinterest inspo pictures and kind of pick out what you like, what you don't like, but ultimately everyone looks different and we're not going to make you look exactly like that. So I hope this was helpful. Yeah, it's just important, like if you're a bride, to kind of follow along on your artist's Instagram page and let your, you know, your girls know, your bridal party know, this is who's doing our makeup. If you want an inspo look, kind of take it from their page. Everyone has different skin textures, skin tones, eye shapes, eyebrow shapes, lips, all that stuff. So it's going to look different on everybody. So there are ways to achieve your desired look and also keeping it realistic. So I hope this video is helpful.